Why did the company owner suddenly become a security guard? Let's find out. The company owner says to the security guard, "You're off today." The guard says, "Good morning, boss." The boss says, "I'll give you 10,000 yuan. Take off your security uniform and go home." The guard says, "That's not possible, is it?" The boss says, "What do you mean? You're off today. Spend the day with your children." The guard says, "Boss, I really don't understand. Why are you doing this? You're the owner of the company, so why do you want to wear a security guard uniform?" The guard leaves. The company boss becomes a security guard. Two boys and two girls come to the company for interviews. The company owner secretly places money along their path to test them. The first girl comes, picks up the money, and leaves. The second girl comes. "Wow, this company is really amazing." She sees the money lying on the ground. "Ah," the boss says, "What happened?" The girl says, "I dropped some money. I can't see it. Pick it up for me." The boss says, "Is this your money?" The girl says, "What kind of question is that? If it isn't my money, then is it yours? Do you get paid that much?" The boss says, "Then it's neither mine nor yours." The girl says, "I said it's mine, so it's mine. Hurry up and pick it up. Hurry. I'm telling you, you don't have any common sense at all. You're only fit to be a security guard for the rest of your life. I came here for an interview for the sales manager position. After the interview, I'll have you fired immediately." The third boy comes. "Hey, what kind of person are you? Why did this company call us for an interview on the 32nd floor? Because of you, I wasted all my money." The fourth boy comes. He says, "These are 5 companies. I absolutely have to pass the interview or I'll have to go home and grow potatoes." "Ma'am, is this your money?" The boss says, "This isn't my money." The boy says, "How did this money end up on the ground? There's no one else here. You're the only person standing here, so these must be yours." The boss says, "They're not mine." The boy says, "They're not yours. They're not mine either. If they belong to the owner and she lost them, she'll be very worried." The boss says, "Young man, look, since you've solved this problem, you can keep the money. It should belong to you. Take it." The boy says, "No, no, no, no. I can't do that. If this money isn't mine, how can I take it? This honest young man doesn't love money. He has his own principles." The boy says, "My parents have always told me that if something doesn't belong to you, you shouldn't take it. Since it doesn't belong to you and it doesn't belong to me, it must belong to the owner. But I have to go to my interview. When the owner comes back, she'll definitely look for this money. Could you help me keep an eye on it? When she comes back, just give it to her." The boss says, "Anyway, it's just the two of us. Why don't we split it between us?" The boy says, "We can't do that. It's very hard to make money these days. 20,000 yuan might be money that someone else worked hard to save, right?" The boss says, "Young man, you really are a good person. Are you here for the interview?" The boy says, "Yes, I'm running a little late, so I have to hurry." The boss says, "Then go ahead first. Good luck with your interview." "I don't believe you." They're all standing in line. The boss comes over. She says, "You're all here for the interview, right? I'm here to interview all of you. Look at yourselves." The girl says, "Wow, you're so nice." The boss says, "I like you a lot. Let me introduce myself. I'm the owner of this company, and I'll also be conducting your interviews today. Do I have to stand in line too?" The girl says, "Boss, is that really necessary?" The boss says, "That's enough. Don't try to flatter me. Let's do this. I think everyone who came to interview at my company is very capable. Come on, we'll start with you. Tell me about your educational background." The girl says, "Boss, I have a PhD from Guangdong, a postdoctoral degree from Yiwu, and I'm in my first year of my PhD. If you work hard enough, a bicycle can become a motorcycle. Postdoctoral studies, that's a very high level of education." The second girl says, "I'm from Shandong and Harbin. I studied abroad and came back. Educated overseas?" The third boy comes. The boss says, "Your educational background is good too." The fourth boy comes. The boss says, "Come here, young man. What about you?" The boy says, "I graduated from Dali Dung University in Haozhou, Anhui." "Oh," the third boy says, "What are you doing here?" The boss says, "Don't make fun of anyone. Everyone who comes to my company is equal. Understand? You all have a chance." "Let's do this. I've prepared a small test for all of you in the office. Come with me," the third boy says to the fourth boy. "Stay right there. What happened, big brother? Who are you calling big brother? Don't look down on me. You're like this, and you still came here for an interview? This position is already meant for me today. You people who came from the countryside, people from the lower class, go home and farm. Everyone has a chance. You're so tall. I'll jump up and hit you on the head. I already told you, you don't need to fight or compete for anything. Everyone has a chance. Understand? Now I want to ask all of you something. You all came to my company for the position of sales department supervisor. Do you want to know whether the salary is high or not, and whether the job is difficult or not? You want to know about the salary and benefits? Yes." The boy says, "No, no, no, no. I want to know the annual salary. Let me tell you again. Our company pays everyone's monthly salary at exactly midnight on the 30th of every month, right on time. Is there any problem? No problem. You can win. No problem." The boss says, "Good. That's a good thing. Let's do this. My secretary sent all of you information about